Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I have a super special video because I'm going to be taking a couple rallies on my solo trap. I kind of was getting bored in the Titan Kingdoms, decided to go join my guild in a smaller kingdom and just kind of mess around there, maybe attack some people and stuff like that. So I decided to do that, and this guy decided to actually port on me and attack me while I was just kind of sitting there. So I was really surprised when this happened because I wasn't baiting solo attacks or anything like that. So this guy decided to port next to me, start a rally. Apparently none of his guildmates are online, so he decided just to solo attack me. So he did that. He's only 200 and something million might, 293, around that. Maybe, I guess before he hit me, he was like 300 million might, but still, he's not like a big guy. I saw his gear, it's just like weird random gear. So I was like, interesting. He decided to come in and solo attack me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I decided to part away. You saw that at the start there. He sent his leader, so now he is leaderless, so I'm getting my guild to actually go attack him, because obviously I can't attack him on this account. It's just a solo attack, or a solo trap. I don't have any blasts or anything like that, so I couldn't rally him or anything like that, but you see, he said didn't have very many troops. I kind of noticed that while this was going on. I'm like, oh, he sent like tier 3 and mixed tier 4. I really don't know what's going on. So he ended up porting away because we started a tracker rally on him, or actually an actual rally. No, we started an actual rally on him. So he ported over here and started like getting rid of his resources and stuff. So we ended up deciding to go solo him. And yeah, so he ended up getting solo burned there. He only had like 1.4 mil troops or something like that. So pretty much zeroed in a couple hits. Zainid there is really, really strong, over 800%, I believe, in his blast. So that guy ended up getting soloed. So after that, this guy just started just like spamming me, like, give me my leader back, blah. Code 24. Thank you, blah, blah. Please have my leader back. And then at night, he was just like one-trooping me over and over and over again. And then the next morning, this happened. So this was today. This is probably like 30 minutes before I post this video, or actually record this video. This happened. So I wanted to get this video right away because it just happened. It was fresh in my mind. So I can kind of explain what my thought process in this was going on and all that stuff, because again, I am not a rally trap. I didn't build this as a rally trap. I built this as a solo trap for Titan Kingdoms. Again, it can probably take rallies from small rally leads and stuff like this, but some of these guys are actually a little bit bigger than I was hoping to test it on first, because usually you want to start small when you're testing your traps. Just basically make sure you're not going to burn and lose all your troops. So this one was a little bit bigger than I thought, because this is guy's a billion might. He does have a little bit of castle stars too, so he's obviously a decent lead. So I wasn't really sure what to expect from this guy. My guildmates were telling me he was a noodle, so I was like, okay, he must be a noodle. But he ended up being stronger than I thought. So I'm like, I was deciding here, like, should I port away? They are going in for a rescue rally at this point, so I don't think they would actually cancel if I ported, because they're trying to rescue the leader from their guildmate, and that's why they all ported on here. So I was like, maybe I should port away, just give myself a little more time to counter, because I will need to counter. I'm not strong enough to take a non-counter on this account. I only have 450k of each tier 4. Again, I built this as a solo trap, so I'm not exactly a big rally trap or anything like that. I'm not a rally trap at all. Again, I can be technically a rally trap, but it was built more for rally or like solo attack party trap. So if someone's going to do like a gangbang party from a big guild, like 30 gangbangs, that's what this account is kind of built for. It's not built to make take rallies. So so this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be taking a couple rallies from some pretty decent leads here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I burn, see if I lose anything. So I'm just checking, making sure everything's okay, because I want to make sure it's good, because for this rally I need to make sure everything is set up perfectly, because again, I have 450k of each tier 4. I don't have a lot. I have 3 million of each tier 2, so that's really good for like rally or gangbang parties and stuff like that, because you got a big front line. You're not going to lose all your troops if you like miss heals and stuff like that. But in a rally, you need the tier 4 to cap the rally. So that's what I was kind of worried about, my lack of tier 4. So I'm just going to make sure my infirmaries are empty here. I was not really worried about them canceling at this point. First off, I'm only 200 mil might, so I'm not like a super scary guy, even if they know I'm online, because they're trying to rescue their leader anyways. So code 25 to all. So it's about 13 seconds away. So next thing I'm gonna do is throw on my war gear. I'm gonna throw it on early because I need to focus on the counter. So I'm gonna pop my attack boost also early, because the most important thing here is I get this counter off. So I'm gonna be clicking here to make sure that I get the counter off, and they're sending infantry. It was infantry, and I they actually sped that up. And I got that switch on even though they carpeted. So I was fast enough to counter them with the carpets. So that was really close, by the way. That was probably within a second. I would have been a little bit, that would have been unfortunate. I was sitting in infantry, so it wouldn't have been a full counter, but would have did a lot more damage. So again, I didn't cap him though. So I was like so upset about that. He walked back with 500 siege out of his 2,000. That means I took out 3 of his siege squads, and there was only 1 siege squad left with 500 troops left in there, and he walked back. I was just so ticked about that. I'm like, damn it, should have gave him the title, because if he had the title, I might have been able to cap that. I will go through the actual like battle thing, like the battle replay, and you get to see how close I was to capping this. 592 siege walk back, so I took out 1,400 of siege, just basically one more swing of my my troops, and I would have capped him. So I was like, again, I was half a second from countering him, but he was also half a second from walking back from me, so that was unfortunate, but you can see what they're sending and all that. That's my guildmates there. But yeah, they actually had double Pack 5 familiars, which I was really surprised. This actually caught me way off guard, because I wasn't expecting this guy to have Pack 5 familiars, honestly. If I knew he had Pack 5 familiars, I might have not taken this rally, honestly, because those Pack 5 familiars do so much damage. And you'll actually see the next guy who rallies me actually has better gear than this guy, but does less damage because he doesn't have the Pack 5 familiars. So here we are. We're at the same situation. Yet another of the rally leads has decided to come on. This guy's a little bit better, I thought, because I saw his castle stars. He has some mythic gear in there. I was like, okay, this is starting to get a little sketchy here, this rally lead. 1.2 billion might. So I'm just like, okay, I have ported to the corner this time to give myself more time to counter, just in case. Well, they carpeted the first rally, so I assume they're going to carpet again. So I just wanted enough time to actually switch my thing, because half a second was not enough, because I got to actually look at the watchtower, see what they're sending, then go back over to my switch and switch it. I have already have my gear on, have my attack boost on. Don't need to worry about that. Again, this is why I set up the gear and the attack boost before the rally started, so I have the time to actually switch. So anyways, the rally is about 9 seconds away. So here I am just waiting. There's the coalition. It is Cav. You only have like a half a second to actually process what they're sending. So I was like, damn it. I clicked on the wrong thing. I was like, no, I don't want Rain Wedge on a Cav rally. So anyways, the rally has come in. I'm looking at like, did I cap it? Did I? No, he walked back with this leader. I'm like, damn it, the siege again. So this one was a little less close. I didn't even get to his siege this time, but again, I would have needed a lot more damage, probably more tier 4. I needed probably 100 or 200k more of each tier 4 to actually cap that guy, just to make sure I had enough, or maybe just 100k more of each tier 4, which I actually built after this, just to make sure that if they rallied me again, I was actually going to build it. So I did build more. I was like, dang it. I actually built more tier 4 before this rally too, and it's like, they're like, oh, you should have tier 4 or tier 4 siege. I'm like, it doesn't matter. My siege is not even targeting their siege, so it doesn't matter what siege I have. I could have 10 million siege. It wouldn't work. Anyways, you saw his gear, though. It is full mythic. There's some tier 5 in this rally as well. He did 1 million damage, but he doesn't have those Pack 5 familiars, so he's actually doing less damage than the previous guy who has less good gear, because the Pack 5 familiars do so much damage. It's just, you can see the difference. Like, the other guy did 300k more to me, even though, let's say, he has worse gear, less stats and all that, but his Pack 5 familiars just do 4 or 500k more damage, probably even close to 600k more damage just from the Pack 5. So you can see 1.3 million here, but again, that's just the strength of those Pack 5 familiars. So I was thankful this guy didn't have the Pack 5 familiars. I was a little worried after the first guy. I'm like, does this guy have it too? But yeah, he only did 1 million. Again, I don't have any counter done on this account. This is 100% free to play. You probably see from my gear. Code 26, my subscribers. 100% free to play, solo trap. So I don't have that. I do have a lot of gems though. I haven't actually lost troops in probably a year. So I've basically saved up gems from probably a year or more. So I have over 1 million now. Anyways, so let's go take a look at those what's called battle replays, so you can actually see how close it was. Hey, so here we are. We are back on the account. I have boosted up the might just a little bit, just so I have enough tier 4, just in case they decided to get squirrely again and go for another rally. But I'm still in the same spot. Again, this didn't happen too long ago. So let's take a look at this battle replay. This is the one where I almost capped them. They had 592 Yeah, and he did so much more damage on this one, just because those stupid double pack 5 familiars. So the, what's called the Bond and the Brutal Bunny. So both of these just do so much damage to those pack 5 familiars. But anyways, let's go look at the battle here, see what actually happened, see how close I was to actually capping him. So actually, maybe we'll kind of look at his trips at this point. I like changing the angle up in here because it's a little bit different. But you can see where my siege is actually attacking. It is attacking his front line. So my siege is not targeting their siege. So it doesn't matter what kind of siege I have in this situation. Like I said, I can have 11 million siege. I mean, if I had 11 million siege, I probably would have did more damage. But again, I would be way higher might, so that wouldn't make any sense. But anyways, so my siege is targeting the front line, not their back line or their siege. So it doesn't matter what my siege are. Siege sometimes target their siege, but that doesn't happen every single time. And in these two situations, it did not target their siege, so I was unable to get to the siege in time. The only way for me to cap this rally would be have more tier 4 or just better stats overall. But I mean, better stats, I mean, I could build more troops, I'd be higher might, but then again, I'm not really set up for rally trapping, so it doesn't really make any sense to do that. But you'll see here how close I am actually. So he has 2,000 siege left. I've attacked one, there you go, boom, and damn. What? I was in mid-attack for that last one, and that would have been the cap, but the timer ran out, and unfortunately did not cap that. And the next one was not as close. The next one, he walked back with 2,000. That means I didn't even get to his siege, and obviously my siege didn't attack his siege at all. But yeah, so these are the leads here. The first guy, that's not the gear he hit me in, but this is the first lead. Building Might. He does have double pack 5 familiars, though. This is just his mix gear, by the way, if you're wondering. That's not his blast gear that hit me in. You probably saw in the video already. And then this guy here, this is the other guy. This is not the gear he hit me in. You saw it was full mythic cav gear he hit me in. This is his infantry gear. So that's that. So yeah, so it was a really awesome code 27. You are the best. Test for this account, because again, I didn't build this as a rally trap. When I was building this, it was in solo trapping in big kingdoms with maybe 30 plus solos in mind. That's why this account is built like this. And again, it does get hit a ton, but yeah, again, these are my gear. Where's my gear? Sorry, let's go over here. That's my gear. I'll show you the stats when I took the rallies into while we're here. Yeah, 385, 437, 388. We don't have the cav fort right now, so unfortunately my cav's a little bit lower, but that's my stats in this gear. And then here are my army attack stats: 394 army HP, 212 army defense, and 334 army attack. I do have the Altar Boost and a level 60 hero because I've been going around trying to get Altar Boosts, and I have a bunch of heroes in my thing. So I have a couple 60s. One of them was the guy who they were trying to free, so he actually helped me with the 30% boost, so shout out to him. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you didn't find all the codes, go back and look at all of them. This will be the last video for codes, so I will post every single video that had codes in the comment and description down below. Go through all of them and make sure you found every single code. They are all numbered, so if you missed them, that's on you, because I have numbered every single one. So if you for some reason missed number 21, you'll know you missed number 21 because I actually said code 21 in the video. So again, this isn't a code right here, right? It's not a secret code I'm putting at the end of the video. This is not the code. The codes are earlier on in the video. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.